happy to be joined by jockey Junior Alvarado, who will be aboard Sovereignty in tomorrow's Kentucky Derby. Junior, you unfortunately missed riding him in the Florida Derby due to an injury with you. I know you've been able to work him since he's been back at Churchill Downs. Can you talk a little bit about the type of workhorse that he used to be and how you feel is coming into this year's Kentucky Derby?
To be honest, I have been very impressed by the way he's been in the track since he got here to Churchill Down. 2 weeks ago when he worked a minute flat and gallop out 112, 125, that's something I didn't know he could ever done, to be honest. But I just think at the same time, like he was doing everything so easily at the beginning. He won a race and the Fontana View, and he was probably like 70% ready at that time. And then after that, Billy didn't have to do much. Just keeping happy going into the Florida Derby. We didn't have to like I said, go hard on him since our goal was the Kentucky Derby. So I think now that he's here, Billy's tightening the screw a little bit more, and I think he's responding very well.
And then we know he will be coming from off the pace, but in a 20-horse field, where would you ideally like to be sitting throughout?
I kind of been picturing me be laying probably 10, 11, 12. I just trying to imagine there is a 10, 11 or 12 horse field, and I'm laying last, which will be 11 or 12, and which will be mid pack, and that's what I think kind of seeing myself, and I'll say maybe by the half of my pole start picking it up and say myself in the winner's circle.
What would you say is this horse's greatest strength?
I think the stamina. I think he has such a great stamina. Another strength is like I know he has a very strong kick at the end, especially in this track. So that we have that in our favor.
Well, it is always a pleasure to talk to you. So best of luck in tomorrow's Kentucky Derby with Sovereignty.
Thank you.